Hey everyone, this is Joy of Joy Morris Beauty. Just wanted to share a special clip with you today. I recently had the opportunity to present at a virtual women's conference, which was hosted by the Women's Intercessory Network of Hallelujah Temple. And my topic that I spoke on was outer beauty. So just wanted to share a few of those tips with you in regards to how to do a DIY facial at home and how to keep yourself refreshed and how to maintain your appearance on a regular basis. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. And if you have any questions, let me know. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for that warm welcome. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for having me today. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you very much. And I'm going to go ahead and just, get into my presentation. I love talking about my mom because, like I said, she passed away a little while ago, but she was a licensed registered nurse. She devoted her whole life to ministering to women in the hospitals. She was a church nurse at church. And that was a big passion of hers. So I feel like it's a big part of my purpose in life to help carry on her legacy and to help women also. And a big way that I do that is by sharing my makeup artistry skills and my skills related to outer beauty. So happy to share that today. Thank you very much. So I'm going to share now these are my 7 easy steps to an at-home facial. A big part of, the way I present outer beauty is I like to make it simple, and I like to make it so that anybody can grasp it no matter what your experience level is. And I'll go into the first step where you would remove any makeup that you have on. So I do, I prefer like a very light, natural makeup look. That is my personal aesthetic. So the majority of the makeup looks that you'll see me, that I do demonstrate through social media, I like it to kind of look natural and lived in, for women, not to be, too overdone, to just kind of show, what naturally accentuate what you already have. So I do have on a little bit of makeup, as you can see, just a little bit of shimmer on my cheek. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. And one of the product that I'm going to use to take this off is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water for waterproof makeup. So micellar water is really popular right now for removing makeup. And one of the reasons I like it is because it's really gentle. I have kind of sensitive skin, so I try to be really careful with what it is that I do put on my face. So the products that I tend to recommend in terms of skincare are very mild, and I also like to keep skincare really simple. Out of a lot of different ways I've tried to remove makeup, this is my favorite because it's very gentle. So I just squeezed a little bit on a cotton round. And, I just pick up my cotton rounds from Walmart. So I'll go ahead and quickly remove the makeup that I have. And I like this one a lot. Even if you just have on a little something, like I said, I don't have on too much makeup today, but I like it because using a cotton round, you want to make sure that you're not tugging at your skin too much. You want to make sure that, you're treating your skin very gently. And then I like this makeup remover in particular because it's not drying. If you go to bed with your makeup on, that'll clog your pores, and it can just cause a lot of skin issues. It can lead to breakouts. So even, ideally you would want to use, like I said, this is gentle enough that anybody can use it. It takes off waterproof makeup. Even you would then want to, actually kind of like wash your face. But even if you were like really, really tired, you should at least use, like I said, the micellar water is gentle enough to just kind of take it off. But that's a practice that you want to have. I always take it off. Like I said, I have a 4-year-old son, and sometimes I crawl into bed. I have like no energy left. I just take my little pad with me while I'm falling asleep and just like, oh Lord, as I pray, go to bed and just wipe it off. So that's better than nothing, that's better than nothing. So, because trust me, these are like real skincare tips. I don't have all the time in the world. I'm a busy working mom. I work full time. I'm very busy. I don't have all that time. So these are real world tips here. You want to use a facial cleanser. So like I said, one good one is my good friend Lena Clark, who is launching her line next month. Her gentle gentle cream cleanser. So this one is not, you know, too sudsy. It's very, very gentle. Like, you know, for those of us who have sensitive skin or drier skin, this one is a good one to use. I also really enjoy Kiehl's products. So the majority of the products that I will recommend to you will be Kiehl's products, because that is actually my favorite skincare brand. But you would definitely want to read the label and read like the purpose of the actual product to make sure that it goes along with what your particular, you know, skin issues may be. Yeah, so this is a makeup remover. So it's not the same as a soap. So it will take the makeup off, but it still leaves like, can you see like this oil layer at the top? You got the oil at the top and then like the liquid at the bottom. That's kind of how it helps to remove the makeup, is like that mixture of the oil and the water kind of, you know, on your face to break it down. So you would still need to, if you can see, I still kind of have like kind of a little bit of like an oily feel on my skin. You would still need to kind of wash that off to get, there's still a little bit in my skin, even though I got the majority of it off with this. And I'll show you, like I said, this is what it took off. Okay. Yeah. So you would still need soap to get the rest of it off, and then you would see it when you went to the sink. You would actually see, you know, like the rest of it rinse off. Okay. Yep. Now, step 3 in the facial, something you could do to help before you apply some of the like more, I don't want to say intensive, but purposeful products, I'll say, to your face, is you would want to use like a little bit of steam to open your pores. So there are 2 ways you could do this. You could you know, and of course obviously be very careful, because I don't have any water in here, you know, just for our demonstration's sake. But you know, you could take a bowl of water with like very hot tepid water in it, and then you would just kind of you know, kind of like hover your face over it. Make sure that it's comfortable. You don't want to be too close that it's uncomfortable, but just kind of hover your face over it. And then something that helps, let me see, where did I put it? Something that helps with the steam, in order to help the steam open the pores, is you could actually put a towel, you know, kind of like drape a towel over your face like this, and that would help to kind of trap the steam. If you feel uncomfortable doing that, another thing that you could do is just take, you know, like very warm water. And like I said, just still make sure it's comfortable. And then you could just kind of drape it over your face like this. And so what that does is that will help to open your pores and kind of prepare it for some of the other products that you would be using. So you would just do that for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then after you kind of, you know, open the pores, you just go ahead and just kind of like, you know, dab any wetness off. And then at that point, you can actually start to exfoliate your skin. I have done this as an artist because I have like a separate artistry kit, but then I have the things that I like to use myself. So I have spent time just buying one product at a time, and then buying some drugstore products when I can. Like this is a drugstore product, but then, you know, you develop preferences along the way. So yeah, so, you know, these are like, you know, my favorite products that I'm sharing with you all. But in terms of exfoliation, my favorite product to use for exfoliation, her name is Sonia Roselli, and she had a very large you know, makeup big like bridal business in Chicago. Then she actually launched a skincare line too with amazing products. So I'll spell the product out. Sexapeel is the name of the product, but it's an instant exfoliation spray. And so as you can see, mine is it's barely any in there. I love this product. So this is a product that you could use just about head to toe to remove dead skin and rough skin off of your body. I use it on everything. I use it on my face. You know, I do gel nails at home, manicures. I use it on my hands. I use it on my feet. I use it everywhere. Yes, I love that it's a spray too. I love that about this product. And it's like I said, I recommend things, you know, I have somewhat sensitive skin, so everything I'm recommending, if you have like regular sensitive skin, should be able to work. But here, I'm going to see if I can go ahead and demo it. So you just spray it on, and you all can see it. And then you would just kind of like rub it. So when you're rubbing it, you'll start to see the dead skin like lift off. And I'm not sure if, let me see, I'm going to try to spray a little more and see if I can just get you all to kind of see, because I haven't done it in a couple weeks, some of the dead skin that it actually takes off. When you first do it, you'll be like, was that all that dead skin just on my body? Like, yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I personally only do it like about maybe once a month, but that's me personally. Let me see what they recommend let me see what she recommends on the bottle. How she said don't use more than 2 times per week on the face. But I love the first time I used this on my neck, I was like, okay, I didn't know all that was going on with my neck, because I'm just like, okay, like when will I be done? So I definitely recommend picking this one up. I think this one probably retails, I think it retails for about $40, but it will last you a while. I would say I probably had this bottle for like a year. And I do need a new one because it's almost out. So now the next step, step 5 would be, to use like a mask. So a lot of masks have a lot of different, properties and a lot of different purposes. Like I said, I personally feel that skincare is one of those subjects that can tend to be very confusing. But the way that I like to keep it simple for myself is I have found a friend in the Kiehl's brand. I love that brand, so I tend to buy a lot of products from that brand. So they do have a mask. It's a rare earth deep pore cleansing skincare mask. So for this mask, this helps to minimize pores, and it also helps to purify your skin. So what you would do is apply a thin layer to damp dry skin, and no, I messed that up again. A thin layer to damp skin, and let it dry for about 10 minutes. So this is my mask that I do use, if you can see that. So you would just go ahead and wipe it on your face, and then make sure to walk around and kind of scare a couple of your family members too. That's always fun. Like, what is on your face? It's a mask. So you would let that dry, and then just go ahead and remove that, like with the damp towel. So that, like I said, that just helps to minimize your pores and purify your skin. And if you're short on time, you don't have to do that. Like I said, the cleansing and the exfoliation would still do a lot in terms of skin benefit, but this would be, if you had a little bit of extra time. I would say, I would think something that's really important as you're getting older is to be very gentle with your skin, and also to make sure that you are moisturizing properly. Something that I found, a lot of the people that I've worked with in my career, I've been surprised a lot of times how much the whole process of moisturizing your skin is something that people tend to kind of like, I think, I don't want to say overlook, but just kind of like gloss over. And I think that's something that's very important. So I would say being gentle and making sure to just moisturize your skin, those two things in and of themselves can go a very long way. Because I think a lot of times, a lot of us are just too rough with our skin anyway. A lot of what I've seen, and you want to make sure when you're applying your skincare that, you're going out and up, because we all tend to kind of wrinkle as we age. So we don't want to kind of like force any extra wrinkles into our skin as we age. I know that I'm in my late 30s, and I'm starting to kind of, because I tend to like kind of scrunch up my eyebrows a lot when I'm thinking, and so that's my area around my face that I have to make sure to be very, very gentle with, but to make sure that I'm giving my skin the moisturization that it needs. But if it is, like I said, something a bit more extensive that you would want, it wouldn't hurt to look into the services of either an esthetician or a dermatologist.
Well, we're just gonna believe God.
I think you look great. I think you look great. We're our own worst critics, and I think that, that's something that I wanted to say too, just as women, like, we wear so many different hats. We have so many different things to do. But a big part of, I feel, outer beauty is self-care. Outer beauty is self-care. So, we're just taking care of the bodies that God gave us as best as we can. Taking a moment to relax, taking a moment for yourself. We all need that. I think we can all, criticize ourselves all day. None of us are perfect, but, God made us, and, use the life and the opportunity we have, you know, to do what he wants us to do. That's what I firmly believe. So, you know, I feel like, hey, when I wrinkle, let the wrinkles come. You know, I do my best, you know, like I said, with skincare and things like that to keep them at bay. But, you know, I feel like age is wisdom, and it's a blessing to get old. Personally, is how I feel.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
I think I have a different opinion than other people, but you know, that's how it goes. After you did that and you took that off, you know, you want to use like a serum or moisturizer to kind of, again, like I said, put like a deeper treatment into the skin. And so there are a lot of different serums on the market. There are a lot of different moisturizers on the market, but I did recommend, like I said, some that would tend to work best for everyone. And so this is one of my favorites, the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I've tried a lot of different Kiehl's moisturizers, and you can see this is like empty. I really need to go. It's kind of, you know, probably bogus that I'm like showing an empty jar, but maybe that shows you how much I like the product.
That just means it's very good.
Yeah. I need to go get some more. I mean, really, I need to go get some more. So, you know, you would want to use like a moisturizer like that, you know, on your skin, and then you can actually, you know, massage it into the skin. So that one is a good one. Cerave moisturizing cream is a really good one. Let me see. This is the one that I use, that I just showed, that I use on a daily basis, with the SPF in it, because we need to use SPF. And then for step number 7, you would just want to massage the skin. So something that you can use, you can just use your fingers if you want to. Like I said, you know, you just want to kind of give yourself like a nice massage and go upwards and outwards. You know, just kind of like lifting the skin up as you kind of rub all that goodness in that you just kind of, you know, put on your skin. But something that you can use also is a jade roller. So, you know, these are like naturally cool stones, but you can put them in the fridge if you want to make them a little cooler, and then it kind of feels almost like a ice cube on your skin. So you would just kind of like take the roller and, like I said, just kind of rub upward and outward. You could go over, you know, each area about 3 times or so. It has like this little one so that you could use that around your eyes. And so, you know, these are really good because they help with puffiness in the face too. You know, they help with circulation. So one more thought I wanted to, you know, leave you ladies with is, you know, as you're kind of, you know, planning all these new things to kind of incorporate into your life, I was asked, you know, just for some tips on what we can do to stay fresh on a daily basis. I have an actual schedule. I have I look at the whole year, and then I kind of figure out what are the things that I need to keep myself caught up on a daily basis, you know, to stay like, you know, made up as a woman. Because like I said, I'm busy. I barely have any free time. So I have created like a 9-week rotational schedule, you know, that includes, you know, making sure I'm taking care of my skin. It includes, you know, my gel manicures that I do at home. I'm wearing crochet braids right now. Growing out, I had a bad relaxer experience. Some of my hair came out from I had a bad experience. So I'm wearing crochet braids. So which weekend am I going to redo my hair? Which weekend am I going to have a pedicure? And then, you know, I'm at the YouTube channel. So which weekend am I going to film? I can't like do my nails in the same weekend that I'm filming. That's like too much. So I put all of them on a schedule, and I've actually loaded them into my phone. So I say, you know, week 1, I'm doing my nails. This is actually a nail weekend for me. So I'll be doing my nails. Next weekend, okay, I'm going to get a pedicure. Next weekend. And so that way, you know, every day. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that has helped me so much as a busy working mom. You know, it's always done. Then I don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of, you know, what helps me right now. So, and, you know, thank you so much for your time. If you have any other questions, let me know. But I appreciate having the time to kind of share with you all today.